can do this. Ladies and gentlemen, what a week! We're going to go over my predictions, the right ones, the wrong ones, and then we're going to take unfettered, unchecked, live, sent to me emails. We're going to go over the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't know if they'll be any good or bad or ugly, but we're going to go over them live, and we're not going to cherry pick them. We're going to go through everything. We're going to go through a Newsbeat Fireside tonight. I am Mark Melnick, and welcome to the Fireside. Tonight's Fireside has been brought to you by T3 Live, bringing you quality service just like the Newsbeat Live Room. Very, very important. And of course, this Newsbeat show is here thanks to viewers like you. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Newsbeat show. And I am going to have my first drink of the evening with you guys and a little to me and the Newsbeat crew and screw everyone else. No, we're gonna bring out everyone else. No, los of us nami nimi. No, we're gonna do a little budum zdarovia here. All right, all right, check it out. And oh, just I didn't actually take my first drink yet, but just if you want to know what I'm drinking tonight. All right. To be honest, like Johnny Blue's a decent drink, but nonetheless, I only drink with my family. I do. I'm not the person, and I don't judge, but I was never the person who liked to do these sort of things alone. There was a time where I used to be like 14 years old, smoking out of like a 3 foot bong with like 4 ounces of dank marijuana and a huge one of those big Ziploc bags, playing video games. Who would have ever known 27 years later where Mark Melnick would be? But it was a tough week. Came out ahead. Modest five figures here. Nothing special. Nothing to hang up on my refrigerator. Way below average week for me, in all fairness, overall. But some of you guys had your best week, and I will tell you, it's thanks to guys like you in the room who have gotten me through this week. And I love each and every one of you in the Newsbeat live room. And just like you're there for me, I'm going to be there for you every single step of the way. I love you all. Cheers. You want to see where I was right and wrong? Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about the market prediction of the major bounce I was calling for, and also the cryptocurrency. Those were the two predictions I made. So right over here on last Wednesday, I said by next Wednesday, the Qs and spiders would hit the 21 moving average. That we would bounce hard towards the 21. I gave the statistical analysis and everything. And remember, when I did this prediction, this is what the spiders looked like last Wednesday. I was doing the show after hours. This is what the spiders looked like when I made that prediction that we were going to bounce towards this blue line, or I could even show you on the one chart. And I'll just pull it up with an exponential 21 moving average real quick. Uno momento, por favor. And I basically said here, when the chart looked like this, that the spiders were going to bounce to this blue line. I said it after the market closed on this day, and this is the daily information that I had. On the spiders, here was the next day, and the next day. 2 days. We closed at 405.41 when I made the prediction of the sharp spike bounce within 1 to 5 days, and we literally bounced 12 points. 12 points. It was like $11.90. We bounced 12 points in the spiders in 2 days after that prediction. I also made that prediction for the triple Qs that by next Wednesday, this was not this past Wednesday, but a week before, May 12th, that we were going to bounce to the 21. The Qs closed at 316.89. 2 days later, it bounced over 10 points. It bounced $10, what is that, 44 cents? Did not get to the 21, this blue line you see here, by Wednesday. It actually happened by Thursday. Yesterday, it actually hit it. So I was 1 day off on the triple Qs. Now let's go to my cryptocurrency. And just remember, like, I don't care about being right or wrong. I'd rather put my ass on the line than be right or wrong. And, you know, I make money very consistently, and I'm blessed that I'm surrounded by people who do the same. And I keep fighting to get you guys there, which is why I'm going to be going through the Ask Marks, people who are struggling, to help get them on that track. Okay? And you know what? This service that I do for people when I start going through the emails here shortly, it's not a promised service. Like, we don't say, this is what you get by joining. We do it because we genuinely love the people. We genuinely care. Now, you might say, I don't need love. I don't need care. I just need to make money. They're all entwined within each other, my brother and or sister and or identifies as other. Having loving compassion for somebody going through the hard time is the only way to pull them out. What do you think? If you're having a hard time, to just brush you off? Don't want to surround myself with I don't know. Do you think you're a better person because you're trading well and somebody else is having a hard time? That doesn't make you a better person than anyone else on the planet. Okay? That does not make you a better, that does not make you a worse person. It's just who you are. So let's go ahead and I'm just looking for the crypto. All right, so I did a few names. I did what was it? Bitcoin, Ethereum, ADA, and did I even do Dogecoin? Now this was the interesting part of what happened. Um, and I actually didn't make money on this, but I'm going to show you exactly what happened. So Bitcoin, all right, Coinbase, all right, I think we could do this. So what I basically did here, this was my technical analysis on Bitcoin, and I pretty much said if you were breaking through $40,000 with a flush, that would be like a nice point to try to buy it around, even maybe try it at 40,000. I literally woke up the next day and it went way through I didn't have like a bid in place. It literally blasted through the level as I was in the morning, like 10,000 points lower. As this is Bitcoin US dollar. It's hard to see the whole chart here because the effing thing plummeted real hard. And my initial reaction was to buy Riot calls right in the morning because, again, as I said before, I've never bought or sold a cryptocurrency in my entire life, like an actual um, like Bitcoin or things like that. So it's nothing that I have ever done before. I was sort of new to it, but what I was doing on May 19th in the morning was I was just literally saying how bullish I was on crypto. So I did a very rare tweet. You could see it here 9:33 a.m. on May 19th, right? The same exact day as crypto went straight up and never looked back. Bought Riot weekly $23 calls at $1.34. Now, hop on over to Riot. This was on the 19th, so it was right over here. Riot was below $23, by the way. It was in the morning. It opened up at 22. And I literally bought it at like 9:33 a.m. So literally 3 minutes after the market opened. I was very, very bullish. I was talking like, this is it. This is the end. We're bottoming here. A lot of people made money. Believe it or not, the it went from $22 to 26.58 the next day. I didn't make any real money on this play. I'll be the first to admit it. Buying on those dips are just simply not my strength. But I embrace that. That's not how I make money consistently. There's zero FOMO. I wasn't looking at it at 26 and a half bucks, watching my calls, which quadrupled in value. I was up 400 if I held. I wasn't up, but if I held, I would have been up 400%. I didn't make shit on it. So that was the call. I mean, I could go through the other names. Pretty much when I woke up in the morning in the pre-market, I was just saying, that's it, that's it. We're bottoming out here. If you're in the Newsbeat live room, you would have heard my conviction. Same thing you could see on Ethereum. We had a second ascending support break in the morning, and it was down by $2,000. And I was just saying, all right, I'm bullish on Ethereum. That's it. I'm bullish on everything. Had a super heavy bounce, literally bounced over 50% off its lows. Over like 60% bounce in Ethereum. Extremely volatile. I get it. So it was a decent call, not in terms of where the bottom was, because, but in terms of we blasted so far through what I thought could be a bottom that the next morning I was just super duper bullish and be the first to admit I didn't make money off that bounce. See that? I'm not one of those scammy gurus who just highlight the good and I'm taking my good, bad, and ugly, and I'm showing you everything, right? Just try to keep. I'd rather keep it real than try to pull parlor tricks on people. Okay. So those are my calls. Amazing call in the market overall. Huge bounce off of that Wednesday. If you watched Wednesday's Newsbeat show, I even did a public video to show you guys. Um, Great call on the cryptocurrency. If you literally woke up the next morning in the United States of America and decided to buy it in the morning when we were talking about it there, but definitely blasted through my levels. Now, there's going to be two things I'm going to do. I'm not here to show you the good. I'm not here to show you the bad. I'm here to show you the real. This is real talk right here. I'm going to show you the real stories of people struggling. Now, yes, I could show you screenshots of somebody sharing, of, was it a $56,500 P&L in chat and a bunch of other potential five-figure P&Ls. And I could just sit there and highlight that and say, look how amazing the Newsbeat live room is. But I'm not there to highlight the people who do well. I'm here to try to pull up the people who are not there, who are losing money, who need the help and need somebody to actually offer them non-legal, non-binding assistance. Okay. So I'm going to go through the emails now. I haven't read through these emails. I don't know what they are going to say, but we're going to do them together. And I hope you don't write your name in the middle of the email. If you write it at the end, I'll clip your name out because all I'm doing is copying and pasting from a Gmail account. Okay? Love you guys. Spicy meatball. Hi, Mark. Thank you for putting out this content. It's greatly appreciated. I've been a member of the Newsbeat Bandits for a couple of weeks, but came across you just over a month ago. I started on my own back in January and dove in. Shockingly, made a few bucks my first month doing trades off price going above the 9 simple moving average. Not sure where I learned this, but it's all I knew. Trading all day with near zero knowledge, I quickly realized it was torture and it was sucking all my time and my wealth. And this is very important. And this is very important because I literally realized that you know what it's like when you trade the morning as opposed to trading all day. I ran track in high school. I ran track in New York City, the New York City system and raced in different high schools. And you know what the difference is when you run a mile is 1600 meters. So sometimes you run a 200-meter race, a 400-meter race, which is an eighth of a mile and a quarter of a mile, respectively. You know what the difference is between running 200 meters and 1600 meters? You're going to have a much faster average time per meter on the 200-meter race than you would the 1600-meter race. Because obviously you are exhausted, you're tired, and things you're not feeling well, etc. Right? Like things that are just not really going for you that well when you're running. And you're like, and you're just like panting for air because you're sprinting and running a race, trying to do the mile as fast as you can. The same thing is in trading. Traders mentally burn out after literally the first 15 minutes usually. The difference between the 15-minute and 30-minute mark are huge. So I literally, this is old. These are old statistics, but I would wager that they remain true today. I'm not saying they're doing a bunch of studies and updating all my studies every time, but I literally found that these are profitable, 25 profitable traders, and the majority of them, 9:30 to 10 a.m., that's where the majority of their winners came every time. So, just going back to you here, and you're saying, I quickly realized trading all day was torture and it was sucking all my time and my will. That's normal. You would be really effing weird if that wasn't the case. I mustered through it thinking it was the way. Fast forward, I am struggling hard. It's 99% mental for me, as it is for everyone, or majority mental. I am so fudged up on this and not sure what to do. It's ripping me apart. I feel like my entries are solid. I primarily do the 2-minute GTR strategy, which is a strategy we teach you for free here in the Newsbeat live room. I was looking for a quicker scalp type approach, and I found your approach. I can't articulate this well. I mean, you already dropped an F-bomb. I think you're doing quite okay so far. I mean, I'm from New York. I mean, the F word has like 1,752 meanings. It could be everything from the most positive thing in the world to the most negative thing in the world, to something funny, to something depressing, to something exciting, to just pure noun sense of the word having sex. I mean, the F word is like, I understand your use of the F word. Okay. Except I can't articulate this well, except that my brain and trigger finger do not connect. What I think and see does not translate into what I actually do. That is common. That is psychological toxicity. The fudged up results, I catch a tiny move. It has some legs. I ride it out a bit, and it goes down as it should. And I don't sell. And I literally watch the contracts go to zero. It's so effed up. Or I make an entry, it never goes anywhere in the first few seconds and goes down, and I don't sell. Or I catch a tiny move and I sell quickly and make a little money, not having a chance to make any money because I bailed so quickly. Because of this, I am down $55,000. It's so effed up and it's killing me. I trade on Thinkorswim. I have a difficult time catching quick scalps on most of my moves. When I mark it out, it closes below my purchase price, even though it was well above prior. I just can't catch it. I hear you making 1 to 2 points on a contract in a quick second. I see Tesla jumping up, but never even time for me to capture an option move that size in just a few seconds. You might be using a shitty software. And by might be, I have a strong effing hunch that your software sucks for scalping. Lots of people here use Thinkorswim. It's a popular software. That is my opinion. Or your setup sucks. One of the two. Your setup sucks, or your software sucks, or both. Three options, A, B, or C. Software sucks. The way you set it up sucks. C, all of the above. One of those answers are correct. Are fully correct, because if it was C, I guess both A and B would also be correct, but The only time I feel I can make any money is when the price is far enough above my purchase that I have to limit out. My mental challenge is a real serious problem, and it's causing serious pain. As for the software piece, not sure if my timing is way off or if this is how it should operate. Thanks for listening and hopefully understanding. I want to continue this, but I'm at my breaking point with my mind. Thanks, Mark. Okay. I can't legally tell you what to do. I can't tell you what you should do. I am not an investment advisor, and you read the disclaimer and everything. But if my name was Mark Melnick and I'm down $55,000 and I'm using Thinkorswim, I would be like, holy shit, I see all these other people in the room making money on these trades, but I am not. What am I doing different that they are doing different? What's the difference between what I'm doing and what they're doing? Well, I see a lot of them are using Street Smart Edge, but I don't know how to effing set up a software. You think I'm going to read the stupid manual? Nobody ever reads an entire software manual. If you're one of those people who reads the software manual, it's like you'll find out that it gives you like the codes and secrets to the Da Vinci Code. Like you're like, I'm reading the Thinkorswim manual. Holy shit. That is how humans got to Earth. That's what you would be like because they hide it there because they know nobody will ever read it. It's like the secret scriptures. Like they put it all in like trading manual softwares because they know nobody will read it. But alas, you're in luck. There's this Mark Melnick guy. He's not legally telling me to use his software and I'm fully responsible for it, but he's offering it to me for free because he wants to help me. So now I have a new software with the same setup that he's doing. He's calling out the stocks he's watching before he buys them 99 point whatever percent of the time on all technical setups and everything. Hmm, let's see. He's watching Tesla. He's watching Amazon. He's watching Facebook. He's watching Apple. Hmm, I'll type that shit in. Well, I'll be damned. It came right up to the same exact option that Melnick is buying. How is Melnick making money on this shit? Let's see. Wait. Just click one button and then just click the other button. That's that's it. That's all I had to do. Now I'm not telling you that you should do that. I would just try to match up and see what's the difference. As there's a Tupac song that goes, what's the difference between me and you? About 5 ounces, 3 houses, and 2 vehicles. you know, like, what's the difference? What's the difference? I offer my layout for a reason to help people close that gap. I would highly consider making your own decision on what weapon you choose to bring into the battlefield in the future. And that I humbly believe could be life changing. Life changing. Okay. Next email. Mark, today was the first was my was the today was the my first day and overall it was a good experience and it will get better with time. Can you please tell me what is the size of the tiers and what is a normal tier? The fucked up results? What? I catch a tiny move, it has some legs, and I ride it out a bit, and it goes down. Well, I might. No, that's a different. Whoops. Nope, that was the last email. Whoops. Oops. Sorry. You didn't curse. Today was my first day, and overall it. Today was my first day, and overall it was a good experience, and it will get better with time. Can you please tell me what is size of the tiers and what is a normal tier? All right, excellent question, sir. First of all, welcome to the family. Regular tier is different for every person. I don't know what a regular tier is for you. I know what it is For me, a starting regular tier size could be 20 to 50 contracts at Tesla. A light tier size to me would be 10. That doesn't mean it has to be your tier size because everybody has a different bank account with different goals, different investment objectives, different risk parameters, different risk tolerance, different. There is no such thing as a normal tier size, my brother. All right. Um, okay. Um, hmm. Somebody is having trouble accessing one of the videos. Just gonna reply and move on to the next email. All right. Dear Mark, hope you are well. My name is Josie, and I've been following and attending your VTF Open weeks, which I have personally found very interesting. However, I never pulled the trigger on the membership as currently I'm not in a financial position to purchase the membership for the whole year. I just received the offer for the quarterly Newsbeat Bandits VTF, which is for me much more affordable rather than a lump sum payment for the whole year. I was wondering if you could help me with the following questions. Sure. Does the Bandits VTF make more sense for me versus the Newsbeat Live? I don't know. Bandits VTF is the same room as the Newsbeat Live, but it cuts off at 10:30. Physically, you're out. There's no listening, there's no watching, it just shuts down. You could be in the room and chat amongst yourself, but you're not going to see any chat from the main room or whatever. I'm from Europe in Malta, so there is a 6-hour time difference between US trading hours versus Europe. US market opens here at 3:30. Does it make sense to join with a small amount of capital, currently only able to trade around $10,000? Um, I mean, I can't tell you what to risk. If you're asking me, does $10,000 would I be I'm would I be comfortable trading a $10,000 account? Uh, do I feel like I could make money personally myself? Not saying you could, whatever, with a $10,000 account. Sure. I prefer my own account. I've been struggling to make consistent gains, either staying in trades too long or just making bad decisions trying to chase gains. Do you feel that me joining this VTF will help me generate some consistent returns? I can't legally tell you that joining this VTF will give you consistent returns. I do feel we're the most consistent trading room on Wall Street by far. I don't even think any other service out there becomes remotely close. We combine the best news flow with the best technical analysis. We have zero egos. We work together. We find the plays together. We talk to the room. We ask what everybody is looking at, what they're watching. We work as a unit. We work as a team. We're literally a well-oiled machine, and I think it's I know I'm surrounded by the most consistent traders on the planet. I can't tell you if you join, you're going to make consistent profits. Do I think it will help you? I think it could help you a lot. The plan for me is to not trade for income as I have a full-time job, but I want is to grow my account. Will there also be any private Twitter access? I'm not sure. You can ask your trading counselor that if you get the private Twitter access as well. I'm not sure the details of the new room. Maybe. Just for you know, I'm currently subscribed to Red Laurel Access late last year, daily videos and private Twitter feed. However, I feel that being part of the VTF will help me in my decision making. Any help on the above will be greatly appreciated. Thanks and regard. Okay. We're doing a lot of quick trades. The best way to not take big losses, if that is what you are afraid of, the best way to not take big losses, if that is what you are afraid of, is to not be in a position for a long time. The thing that is common with every major loss that people take, short of some crazy market orders giving bad fills, is you're holding a trade for a long time. You have a full-time job. Are you able to trade from 3:30? I'm assuming you can trade at 3:30 p.m. and you're working earlier than that. Um, in the Bandit room, you'd be trading from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. your time in Malta. Do you have access to a quick trading platform? Do you have access to Charles Schwab in Malta? I'm actually going to tell you if I think it's actually worth it for you to join the room. And again, it's just my opinion. Let's see. I'll tell you right now if I think it pays to join my room. If I do not see your name on this list, I am going to tell you, in my humble opinion, I do not think you should join the Newsbeat Bandit room. If I see your country on this list, I think it's a good risk reward, in my humble opinion. You obviously legally have to make your own decision. You said you're from Malta, right? Just double checking. That's not it. All right. Yeah, you're from Malta. Okay. Malta. Schwab currently cannot open accounts for residents of your region. Okay. One more trick. Uh, let's see. One more trick here. All right. So Interactive Brokers allows Malta, and I know people scalp on that. I'm halfway between yes and no. Schwab is not available for Malta, but Interactive Brokers is. There's a lot of people who scalp on Interactive Brokers. Maybe someone in the room could help you. I would not be able to help you set up your software. The $10,000 as an option trader and a cash account makes sense to me. Again, I'm not telling you what to do, just talking for myself personally. Um, you can't use Schwab in Malta, but you can use Interactive Brokers. I'm 50-50 on you joining the service. Really. If you think you could scalp on Interactive Brokers quickly, it makes sense to me. If you're going to use some stupid European software like Professional Shit for Brains Plus or whatever the name of the platforms are over there to trade US or the CFD bullshit, I wouldn't even step 2 feet near the room. I wouldn't even step 2 feet near the room. And TradeStation, oh, you could do TradeStation as well. But TradeStation, but well, oh wait, there's no PDT overseas? Oh, so you can open up, you could trade stock in and out all day and your buying power will refresh at $10,000? At $10,000? Holy shit. I didn't know that. I take that back. I take that back. You could do TradeStation International with common stock and just scalp. And again, I'm not legally telling you what to do. I'm talking to myself here, just so we're clear. Yeah, if you could trade, can you trade Malta? Can you trade Malta on TradeStation? Yes. Geronimo came down like Superman for you right here. I take that back. I'm sorry. I was trying to push you away. Geronimo's like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Listen, Josie. I stand mistaken. I stand corrected. Excuse me. Yeah, open up in scalp common stock because I was really worried about the option side for you. Do they get free commissions on TradeStation overseas? Huh. Okay. All right. Yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind opening up a TradeStation account too. Get us set up, Geronimo. Get us set up. Get us set up, brother. Get us set up. All right. I take it back, Josie. If I were Mark Melnick and I lived in Malta and I had $10,000 in which I wanted to risk every penny with trading, not saying that's you, I'm saying that's Mark Melnick. I would open up a $10,000 account at TradeStation and scalp common stock all day as a Newsbeat live bandit all day and night. There you go. Interesting. I was telling you to leave. I was like, don't do it. Do, do not do don't do it. Don't do it. I take it back. All right. Hey Mark, so I had trouble last month with E-Trade. The swap to Fidelity has been great. Between the platform issues and my own tilting, I ended April very red. It was hard to stay positive and get that bandit mindset back, but it is back now. I haven't even made back a third of my losses, but I feel amazing and happy. Here's how I did it. Maybe it could help others struggling. Well, holy shit. Life changes, exercise, health. Wow, wow. Look at this. Let's read it. Let's read this. He literally made a file. Somebody who had a losing April made back a bunch of his losses, not even a third, but I'm guessing 25, 30% if you're using the word third, already and saying not there yet. Whatever it is, but he feels confident and happy. Let's see how he did it. This is going to be good. I This is going to be really good. So I copied the file. I can't wait to read this. How to regain consistency, profitability, and happiness. I'm going to go ahead and just share it in the Newsbeat live room real quick in case you guys want. Hold on. Subjects, life changes, exercise, health and diet, 5-second rule, surrounding yourself with positivity, sound sleep, stress management, trading rules, keeping a planner, meal prepping, and a P&L calendar. Life changes. You will have to change the way you live your life in order to get where you want to be. Amen. I keep saying that. It sounds so like many people are like, I could still stay up late. I could still do this shit and I'll trade fine. People don't realize it literally is the difference between you succeeding and failing. I never thought that. I always thought I was going to smoke weed till, I started trading at 19. I was going to smoke weed till like 4 o'clock a.m., pass out for like 5 hours and 20 minutes, crawl out of bed, run down, make a coffee while the water is boiling, take the most amazing, quickest dump of my life, grab the coffee, sprint back to my computer, trade, make money, and then pass out unconscious. It doesn't work. Trust me. Take it from 19-year-old Melnick. Doesn't work that way. Here's a list of things that you need to change now. Absolutely no nicotine in any form. Amen. No beer throughout the week. Amen. Or alcohol. Never drink between Sunday and Friday 4 p.m. That's why I have my drink at the end of Friday. Wear your Philip Stein products all day, every day. Amen. Do not curse, especially at your loved ones, and never while trading. Amen. Meditate daily. Amen. Stretch daily. Amen. No gluten throughout the week. Amen. Buy your wife one thoughtful gift a month and do at least one nice thing for her every week. Amen. Preach on, brother. Exercise. You have a workout plan that you need to stick to. Exercising keeps you in better shape and gives you more energy. Keep a workout journal. Document your progress and keep up with your weight. Shit, I'm not doing all these things. Document your progress and keep up with your weight weekly. Do not consume any pre-workout or caffeinated beverage except Mount Hagen coffee. That's the organic coffee that I use. Yep. Health and diet. When you followed the Melnick diet in the past, you felt better. Your health was in better shape. Spend the extra dollars and get food that is good for you. Quit eating whatever you want. It is killing you and your trading. Amen. Do not cheat on my diet. Amen. Eat fruits and coffee for breakfast. Amen. Have a gluten-free cereal. No! 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 No, not soy milk. Don't ever use soy milk, ever. First of all, here's the problem with soy milk. Can I just like slide out and health beat this shit real quick? Is that cool with you guys? To just quickly make a little side swipe and health beat this thing? May I? Can I? Not only that, don't eat edamame, those delicious little green things they boil in the sushi restaurants. Don't eat that shit. Okay, so first of all, here's the irony behind soy milk. There is no soy titty. It should be called soy juice. That's what it is called. Soy juice. There is no such thing as soy milk because there is no such thing as a soy tit. Now, milks you can drink if you want to call things milk. Now, why shouldn't you drink soy? It has phenomenally high levels of estrogen. If you drink half a container of soy milk every single day for like a month or two, a lot of people report that their breasts, men and women, report that their breasts feel swollen. Hmm. Listen up. You do not want to spike and F around with your hormonal balance while you are trading. Okay? Instead of soy milk, the number one Melnick recommended milk, hemp and almond. Do hemp, from a health perspective, hemp and almond milk, organic. Generally, those are good. I would not do real milk. Most people cannot digest it, not in the US, at least. Um, all right, so he's saying have a gluten-free cereal. That is a good idea because you never want gluten throughout the week. Gluten-free cereals. There's like, I mean, I don't do cereals, but you could do that. Just use hemp or almond. Do not use soy milk. Eat salads, lean meats, veggies for lunch. Amen. I have a salad every day for lunch. Have your meat dish for dinner. Yes, meal plan all of your meals and keep a journal. Do not eat out all the time. Amen. Utilize Mel Robbins' 5 second rule all day long. When situations arise and I know what I should do, but I lack motivation, count backwards from 5 and do what I'm supposed to do. Ah, shit, this trade isn't working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm out. Beautiful. Love what you did there. Use when I want to tilt. I want to consume nicotine in any form. I want to consume alcohol during the trading week, weed, any other drugs. I want to do a strategy that I'm not good at in order to make back losses. So he counts from backwards from 5. This is beautiful. Surround yourself with positivity. You have to remain positive in all aspects of life if you want to remain a consistently profitable trader. This means surrounding yourself with positive people, circumstances, and things. Amen. Preach on. Just keep preaching, brother. Cut off any friends that drag me down. Fill my trading office with things that make me happy, motivate me. Amen. I have pictures of my kids. I have flesh and blood. Welcome to Wraith Alpha Box. Keep that near me at all times. Tastes good too, to be honest. Keep that next to me at all times. Read my Bible every day. Amen. Don't be look for some of you atheists out there. Look, if you don't do that, be spiritual. Believe that there is spirituality around you. If you're not willing to go to that distance, be kind to everyone in my life, even if my day sucked. Do nice things for people occasionally. Bring food to an old place of employment. Invite people to gatherings, give money to people I see begging, give money to charities, etc. You get it, brother. Sound sleep. To achieve everything in the document, you have to be well rested, stick to a schedule, and do your best not to stray from it. Get the right quality sleep and quantity of hours. Wear your Phillips Stein sleep bracelet every time you sleep. Turn Wi-Fi off at night. Turn my phone on airplane mode at night. Do not take overnight trades. Meditate before bed. Do not watch TV right before bed. Drink a glass of red wine and take melatonin if I feel I cannot fall asleep. Which, by the way, makes him a really cheap date. Sound sleep. Went through that. Stress management. You must manage your stress in order to achieve sound sleep, consistent trading, and being a nicer person. Amen. Keep a very detailed planner. Plan your next day in great detail. This wires your brain to keep that schedule. Take care of bills if possible as soon as they come in or before they are due. Turn as many bills on auto pay as you can. Meditate daily. Trading rules. You have to follow your trading rules. If one strategy made you profitable, then why do anything else? Do what you are best at. Follow Melnick's lead and lean on the room when you need to. Rules: scalp and hyper scalp only. No overnight swings or long holds intraday. All trades should be under a minute. Tier accordingly. Always wear the wellness bracelet. Do not tilt. Keeping a planner. Here are just a few things to include in your planner. Your next day planned out in detail. All vacations, trips marked and written down. The F? The hell's that shit? Vacation. An extended period of leisure and recreation, especially one spent away from home or in traveling? You mean like away from your computer where you day trade? Oh, all right. First time I've heard of that. All vacation trips marked and written down. All exceptions to your normal schedule marked and written down. Any and all bills you have to pay marked. Meal prep. At the beginning of the week, you need to have a good idea of the food you're going to eat throughout the upcoming week so that you don't have to worry about fixing the meal or wondering what you're going to eat. You will be prepping your meals for the week on Sundays. No gluten, no dairy, nothing heavy before or during trading. P&L calendar. I'm going to change up the way I keep up with my P&L. Starting now, I will write down my P&L on a calendar that sits out of my sight under my keyboard. This way I can keep up with my daily, weekly, and monthly progress easier. What a great script. I give you An A plus plus. You would have gotten three pluses, but you used soy milk. What a great, oh my God. I mean, I learned a lot from that. What do you guys think? Too rigid. Look, you want I'm not saying the answer, every single thing is going to be exactly what you want to hear. What a great thing. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Awesome. I learned a lot from that. And most of those things I'm already doing. Mark, I'm not sure what I am doing, but I can analyze why I held my losers. But I want to cry. This toxic shit is toxic and I can't afford it. I am saying I can't keep going red. Why should I? I bought Amazon. So he wrote this on Wednesday, by the way. So he says I bought Amazon yesterday, so he bought Amazon of Tuesday of this week. It was a home run and I held. 11:30 made it a craps. No, it didn't go up. It started to plummet. $500 profit became a $400 loss. How can it do that? Weekly options. I held overnight and it became even more of a loss today. Okay, I decided to sell and take my medicine. Someone in the room said short Tesla. Okay, I became transfixed. Careful. So I bought Tesla short. So you bought a put? Not a bad trade, but a horrible swing. 952, red takes green. Nice. I should have sold and taken a profit. So I was deciding to add to the short. I added at 10:04, takes red, and the stock shot up. Tesla shot up 15 points. Had I kept to the plan instead, my two contracts started to hemorrhage. Tesla shot up in another rocket bar. I was red in 2 minutes, so I held and hoped it would drop. It never came back. I want to cry and can't afford my mistakes while trading. Meditate daily, stretch daily, no gluten throughout the week. Buy your wife one thoughtful gift. That was sorry, that was the next email that I forgot to delete. Whoops. So the last thing is I want to cry and can't afford my mistakes. He's sharing his P&L here. So you took three trades. You lost 565, 372, and 486. So that's like $1,423.90. The total of those realized P&Ls. So the obvious problem this gentleman is having is he doesn't have the discipline to sell a profitable trade. This has been sort of his ongoing problem. He sees a profitable trade and he's sitting there hoping that it just pays him a ton more. You know how many times I buy a stock and I sell it quickly and it ends up just keeps on going and going and going and I would have made 10, 20, 30 times my money had I held? You know how many times I buy a stock and it shoots up and I can take that quick profit and then it plummets and drops a shit bomb and just keeps going down? What I have realized in trading is I would rather take the quick money every time than catch a few huge home runs and hold on to a bunch of flaming shit bags when the stock drops against you. That is my personal preference. I would rather, for me, I use this example every time. What would you rather be? Listen up. Would you rather be up, if I asked you guys right now, would you rather be up $10 million at the end of a year or $2 million at the end of the year, you're all going to say $10 million, right? But now let me add a little juice to it. What if I said, instead of 10 million, because that's such a, let's say 4 million. What would you rather be up? $4 million at the end of the year or 2 million? You're all going to say 4 million. But listen to this for a moment. What if I told you on your $4 million that you're going to be up 500,000 one month, down 300,000, up 700,000, down 800,000, up 300,000, up 400,000, down 300,000, up 600,000 to get to your $4 million at the end of the year? Or you could be up $2 million. You could be up $2 million and your P&L is like you're up 200,000 one month, you're up 100,000 the next month, you're up 50,000, you're up 200,000, you're up 50,000 next month, you're up 180,000 next month, you're up 300,000 next month, you're up 200,000 next month, you're up 150,000 next month, and you're consistent every single month and you made $2 million. Which one would you rather be? The person with 2 million or 4 million? Now, for the people who say 4 million, you're thinking of it like you could just press a button and you're there and you have 4 million in your bank account. You don't understand the psychological toxicity in which you're going to suffer, which is going to prevent and hurt you from trying to repeat those actions in the future. While the person who made 2 million is ready to go. The person who made 4 million got beaten up, thrown through the gauntlet, their legs crushed, their minds torn apart, their one of their arms ripped out of the socket. Like that's what that person did for the 4 million. And if the game was over right there, if you were retiring at the end of the year, sure, I get it. But if you want to day trade for the rest of your life, the person who made 2 million has an actual sustainability plan, while the person who made $4 million is a cowboy who might give back every penny they make and more. Do you understand the difference? So when I'm looking at you here, you have the problem where I know you're trying to build up. I know your account is down from what you've told me. And you're trying to say, well, if I've lost all this money before holding all this shit, I should be able to hold shit once in a while and make money. And that is your logic. You are literally holding positions based on the information, based on prior losses. Prior losses should never be a reason to hold a position, ever. They have to be an individual thing based on its own merits. If your last girlfriend was a psychotic lunatic and her name was, what was it, Christina, who likes to microwave her kittens, or was it Jennifer? I forgot. Was it Jennifer or Christina? Anyway, if your ex-girlfriend, it was Jessica. That's right, sorry. Jessica, who likes to microwave cats, when you meet a new girl, you don't have to like, hey, do you microwave kittens? You don't have to approach it like that, like she's the same psychotic lunatic. Maybe you were the psychotic lunatic who was holding things because you tried to make more money, not from a negative perspective. I'm not saying psychotic. I know you're not psychotic and I know you're not a lunatic. You're actually a very intelligent person. The point I'm making, my brother, is I think you need to get used. Like, you see what that last email said? When you should sell a position, let's say you're up money and you know you could sell and you're having trouble pressing it. From the last email, what do? Count backwards from five. Five, four, three, two, one, sell. You're about to do something stupid. Five, four, three, two, one, get out of that situation. Maybe that's what you need. What was that? Well, maybe that's what you needed. It's been an ongoing thing, and it always seems like you're up money in the positions and you just have trouble literally taking it. Try that. Maybe that's what you need. Think of, contemplate yourself about applying that. The 5 second countdown. Mark, well, it's been just over a year and a half since joining the room, and I can say for sure that I've learned more in this short time than the last 15 years of subscribing to different newsletters. Yet I have little to show for it. Equity curve, shit flat as roadkill. To say I'm embarrassed and frustrated is an understatement. Your methods are solid, and the logical way that you communicate those strategies is awesome. So what's my problem? It's inside my effing head. I have not had a green month in 4 months. Now I've had many green weeks, but I always have 3 or 4 trades each month that I won't let go of and puts me in the red zone. At the start of each week down to each day, I tell myself, be smart, don't hold on to any losers, but sure enough, one trade will go against me, and that damn demon says it's early in the day, markets are moving up, so I'll hold it. I'll usually sell later than I should and take a larger loss than I should have. I've teared down big time over the last couple months for me. I used to trade 10 to 20 contracts on stocks like Microsoft and Facebook, 1 to 5 on Tesla and Amazon. Now down to 2 to 5 contracts and never more than one contract in Tesla and Amazon. I've attached the last couple of days' trades. This is from 2 days ago, so from Wednesday, um, which seemed typical lately. Selling winners early and letting losers run 30 to 60 seconds too long. After building 2 successful companies and selling one of them for a nice profit, I thought, great, now I can focus on trading to make a living. When it comes to day trading, it's the hardest thing I've ever attempted. I'm at the point now of going back to taking a few swing trades and buying stocks when they run down to the bottom of their channels. Simple, but seems to work better than this. I hate the thought of calling it, but I'm running low on confidence, which turns into more red days and weeks, death by 1,000 cuts. And you attached a couple days. Before I look at these days, I'm going to go ahead and make a guess. Because what happens is the fact that you even using the word, I think the market is still going up and it's still early, means you've probably seen at least 15, 30 minutes of the market to make that decision. You're not making that decision in the first 5, 10, 15 minutes, right? So my assumption is just by looking at your email, and I don't know, I could be 100% wrong. I'm gonna look at this shit in real time with you, my brother. I love you, brother. You know I do. I'm gonna look, and my guess is somebody with your mentality, you're effing yourself up based on you have very low mental stamina to keep trading throughout the day. Most people do. It's not a weakness, by the way. Usain Bolt, the professional sprinter, would get shit on in a marathon. He wouldn't even finish it. And he's the fastest person on earth. He's not weak because of that. My guess is your strength is going to be the first 15 to 20 minutes, maybe like that. And then you start losing money. That's my guess. I've seen thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of traders over my career. That is my guess. Now you have attached 2 files. I'm going to look at them. I want you to look at all your days. You don't need to send them to me. But my guess right now is that you're losing money as the day goes on. First email. All right. So here's 9:39. Yep. Here's up to 9:53. So here's 10 o'clock. You're up money. After 10 o'clock, that's when you're taking bigger losses and bigger gains. You were down $16.40. It might be hard to read. I'm reading it out to the people here. Here's your next day. You traded the morning. Yep, just as I thought. You lost $26 on, and again, I know you're not taking big losses or life-changing losses. It's the feeling of losing. So you only lost $26. I get it. But here, just on this day, if you traded the first half hour, just like I was saying, this Melnick is magical. How does he do it? Watch this shit. Check this shit out. Like really, check this shit out right now. I'm gonna add up your P&L. Point nine loss of I'm sorry, negative 97 minus 0.97 plus $20.02 plus 1935 plus 1969 plus 2369 plus 1169 plus 5302 plus 1569 plus another 1569. This is all your trades by 10 o'clock. You are up $177.87 by 10 o'clock. Okay. That was for, you labeled this as May 19th. So, yeah, from 2 days ago. The other day, right over here, if you stop trading at 10 o'clock, and I know it makes for a boring life because you love hanging out with your banditos. I get it, my brother. It's 569 plus 469 minus $4.32. You would have been up $31.74. See that? If you just stopped trading after the first 30 minutes, you would have been up money both those days. That's only a 2-day sample size. How did you do the past 2 weeks for the first 30 minutes? I want you to send me, do the work. Don't send me the results. I don't want to look at what you did yet. Yet. Maybe soon, maybe later. Look. Look at the first 30 minutes of your results and see if that changes your life. Because I think it is. I think that's what you need. Sometimes what I've realized is the solution is so simple. Isn't that crazy? And I want you guys to take this email right now. And if you're watching online, if you're one of the people watching live with us right now, what I want you to do is I want you, if you're struggling especially, look at your results. Even if you're making money, you're losing money, but you feel like you're struggling, look at your results. Tell me your P&L between 9:30 a.m. and 10 a.m. Eastern Standard and pretend you stopped your day there. Now, why am I saying this? Is this just a coincidence? I literally and hilariously shared with you this, showing you how did 25 active profitable traders do P&L wise. Notice 9:30 to 10 a.m. Notice 9:30 to 10 a.m. Notice 9:30 to 10 a.m. Notice. You might be someone who needs to trade 9:30 to 10 a.m. And that doesn't make you lazy. That doesn't make you weak. That doesn't make you bad. That just makes it what you need to do now to build your account to get to the next level. How many of you are going to be looking up this weekend your results from 9:30 a.m. to 10? Well, We'll do one more email because he says trades. He thinks he's on edge. Should he quit? Should he keep going? I see the headline of the next email, and I'm just going to answer this one. I took only. All right, so he wrote this 3 days ago on Tuesday, just so we're clear. I took only the room trades today with the exception of Nvidia, and somehow I ended red. I felt everyone else was decent green and same setups. It's never everyone. Now the caveat to that is that I was green, but then took 3 front run Amazon losses, and that was how a green day turned red. Then the same thing, made it more red as I had front run losses and Tesla that made me more red. I did the 1 minute front runs using the 2 minute red takes green. Oh, so you're going short. Uh-oh. Remember we talked about bad fills? I see others making in the room, and now my year is about to expire, and I'm still not there. Is there hope? Do I still keep pushing or forget the dream? I don't know what to do. I either have to get a job or go Rambo and make it work. Real money to live on is now super real and needed at this point. I know Rambo trading is not the way to go. Did that last week, Rambo till an overnight, and it ripped me up. Started this week with cool head, made a couple hundred yesterday. Started today with good, and then bam, ended red. Started. Look at this line right here. Started today good, and then bam, ended red. Now I'm gonna get to that point momentarily. And did red, and now I feel sour again. And it's sad for me because I really do want it to work so bad. I have a great friend who introduced me here, and he made it out of the zone. He's exceeding his expectations. So you have a Newsbeat bro that's, doing really well, making money. And I'm in the zone of treading water with no real progress for the year. So frustrating. I'm not losing money, but I'm not making it either. I'm not making nothing either. Don't understand, when does it click? How do I not focus on the money when I need money? I felt I made smart trades today. I think I'm just ranting. Sorry. It's okay. I think I'm trading scared. Maybe I don't know, but I feel I cut my winners short and felt my losses today were all quick and manageable. No holds and hopes. You did a great job running the room and trades today verbally. That is why I also felt how the heck I ended up red. You were spot on with all your call outs today, it seemed. Dang it. Are my hold times too short or too long, or are my entries late? So we attached something, but before we even look here, I am telling you right now, I have this nine. I have this feeling that if he ended at 10 o'clock, he might be up money. How many of you guys want to bet? He sent me a screenshot. We're not going to look at it. How many of you guys think right now that whatever screenshot he sent me, without even effing looking, I literally did an entire case study on this time frame. How many of you think he would be up money between 9:30 and 10? Shit. I don't know how many trade. Maybe he did one trade and maybe I'm wrong. I'm just gonna say 11. I think he'll be up money from 10 o'clock. I don't know. Let's take a look at it together. All right. Let's see. Let's download your file. Click. Click. All right. All right. So anything that's at a. All right. So this is acquired open, the time he opened it. I'm going to actually ignore this 10 o'clock trade here where he made $1.42 because let's pretend he only opened up a trade before 10. Okay. Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Let's do the math. Okay. All right. We're going to start off with a loss of $1.31 minus $88.32 plus $118.68 minus $19.32 plus $63.68 plus $111.68 minus $61.32 plus $68.68, and I'm stopping right there. I'm not adding the $1.42 because you opened it up at 10 o'clock and 59 seconds. And you're up $192. And with the gains and losses you're taking, look at that. You're just mentally effing exhausted as the day goes on. That's what happens. And you keep trying and trying, and that's when you burned out. But by 10 o'clock, you were up $192.45. Have you noticed that? Let's see, is he in the room? I think he is in the room. Yes, he is. So, isn't that funny? Because I guarantee you, if you were up almost $1,000, if you were making, I don't know what you only sent me one thing, but I guarantee you right now, if I multiply this number by 5 and you were up $962 for the week, I guarantee you would feel a lot better about your trading. I feel that you would feel like you are on the next level. And you know what happens? Because it seems like, let's see, looking here, it's out. You're taking one contract on everything, brother. I could tell because, you lost 88 cents. You lost 88 bucks. You made $1.19. You made $118.68 after your commissions. I see what's happening. So imagine this. Imagine you kept doing one, and I'm not legally telling you to do anything. Imagine you kept taking one contract constantly, and you were up exactly that. You were up $192.45 for the day. Now, imagine in the future you started doing, once you were super comfortable, you did this for weeks and weeks and weeks, and you were comfortable. Imagine you went to two contracts. All of a sudden, you start making $384 a day. Not doing new strategies, not trading more hours, not putting in more effort, just literally building yourself a small cushion. And then all of a sudden, you decide to do three contracts. And all of a sudden, with three contracts, you're making $577 a day. And you're making $28.86 a week. And you're making $11,500 a month. And you're making $138,000 a year. Now I know I just threw in some simple math numbers and I started multiplying and doing all this fancy shit like multiplying by 2 and multiplying by 3. But I'm telling you right now, it's for, in my experience, it's really that simple. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that, you just bat 50-50 and make 2 to 1 like other liars. I am showing you that there is already a profitable trader inside this negative P&L you sent me. This negative P&L you sent me, there's a profitable trader in here. There's a profitable trader in this negative P&L you sent me. And you know what I did? You know what I did? I trimmed off all the fat. I carved it off. And I said, you don't need to be that person trading all day. Play a video game, read a book, go fishing. Do what CT does. He throws eggs from his house, throwing them at the house from on top of a California hill where Booth used to live. At least that's fun. At least he gets a giggle. Starts making like chicken jokes. Calls pranks Boof at night. What came first, Boof, the chicken or the egg? Boof's like, who's calling? He's like, look out your window. Egg yolk, bitch. Click. Damn, rough. But all kidding aside, like there's a profitable trader inside you. And guess what? The same with the other person struggling. There was a profitable trader there. What if I told you that all you had to do was sprint as fast as you can, back to my track analogy, for 100 feet in front of you. Sprint as fast as you can. You're trying to sprint as fast as you can for 2,000, 3,000 feet. What if I told you only have to do it for 100 feet in front of you? And that's it. And then you're done. Is that a weakness? Is that a strength? Do you find it funny when you guys show me these losing results and I just basically hold up your P&L and put my fingers down to the 10 o'clock point and I just cut off the rest and just hand you back your own paper? How it looks so much nicer. I will tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the point of what we're doing here. Many people will panic to find a charger before their phone dies, but won't panic to find a plan before their dream dies. I just found your fucking plan. Here you go. I can't legally tell you that that's what you have to do. Here you go. Enjoy it. It's yours. For how oh, no. Just want you to do well. God bless you. I love you. Here. Merry Christmas. But you're trading all day, Mark, and he's trading all. And that marathon runner's from Kenya, and that marathon runner is from Canada, and that marathon and me. No, I just walk over to my mailbox and back, and who gives a shit? There's a profitable trader inside each and every one of you. I love you guys immensely. Happy trading, make money. I'll see you guys tomorrow for coffee time on the Newsbeat live trading broadcast. Have a